Hello everybody, and welcome back for another crafty adventure. Today we're going to make a cute little St. Patrick's Day bouquet. I thought I'd use this little bucket that I got from Dollar Tree, and I also bought one of these. It was longer, and it was also $1 from Dollar Tree, and it's to stick all your plants into, so I'm going to stick that right inside there. I thought we'd start out by painting our bucket gold. So I couldn't find my painter's tape anywhere, so I decided to make up my own little thing. So I was going to put this over it, and just to where the twine ends, and cover it. And then it's just a Ziploc bag, and so I'm going to just Ziploc it to make it tight until it is tight, and then I'm going to make sure that it's mainly just covering the twine. Okay, and now I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to paint it gold. And I'm going to paint it with this Krylon Shimmer Metallic Gold paint that I have. And, well, we'll see how it comes out. I'll be back in a jiffy. All right, I'm back. That felt like a jiffy, right? Actually, to me, it did not feel like a jiffy. It's 21 degrees outside and there's snow piles everywhere. But it only took a couple minutes, so not too bad. So because it's so cold, my gold did not do so great, but it still looks really cute because I think it makes it look older that way, and I think that'll be cuter. So I'm going to pull this off and throw it to the side, or just throw it out. And it seems like it might be just a tiny bit tacky still, so I'm going to just be really careful while I'm working with it. So this little bucket was from the Dollar Tree. This was from the Dollar Tree. Honestly, most of our products today are from the Dollar Tree. So I was looking for something earlier and everything's all miscombobulated. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our flowers in. We're going to start with these, which are asters, and they're white asters. And I thought I'd go ahead and cut them apart with my wire cutters. So make sure you have wire cutters with you. Makes it so much easier. And you can ruin your scissors if you don't use wire cutters. So make sure you do use wire cutters. I'm going to just cut them all apart. These were also $1 from the Dollar Tree for the whole bunch. And they're really pretty. We'll just do it that way. If your leaves come off, just put them right back on. Okay. So I'm just going to start sticking them in randomly around that, all over actually, not just the edge, just kind of everywhere. I don't want it to look uniform. I want it to look like a little wild bunch of flowers growing out. So we're just going to kind of shove them in randomly, maybe make them tilt, some of them tilt to the side. And you can pull the greenery up to help fill it out. So like pull the greenery more toward the top. They don't all have to be the same, but just so it kind of shows it off a little bit. Okay. So we'll just keep shoving a couple in here and there. And I'm going to go ahead and cut another bundle apart. I bought a couple bundles. I wanted to make sure there was enough. And then I sometimes like having leftovers for other projects because these are very nice big flowers for just $1. So if you ever see them in the store and you like what they look like, you better get them then because they sure do get picked over fast there. I know I tell you guys that all the time. But this is for the newbies. We've got some newbies out there. Okay. Maybe stick another one in over here. You could just turn it different ways, see how it looks. And we're going to add another kind of flower anyway. This is just to kind of get this color in and all around in there. And if it doesn't turn the way you want it, You could probably bend them. I believe you can bend these ones. Yes, they have wire in them, so you can bend them. And we'll put another one here. Okay, for now, we're going to leave it like that. We'll just set these to the side. We may need them still. This one, I'm going to pull the greenery up. Okay, so then I also bought these light green ones. They're like kind of a yellowy green. I thought they were really pretty. They're called Tweedia, which I've never heard of a Tweedia flower before. That's something new. And I do garden. So, I don't know. Never heard of that one. Maybe it's been around a long time. I just never heard of it. That's possible. So I'm going to do the same thing with these. I do want them to stand up higher, just a little. So I am going to cut them apart. I'm going to try to cut them down a little lower, so maybe they're a little taller. Okay, that was easy. These wire cutters are awesome. They're my husband's, and they're heavy-duty ones. They're great. I have my other little ones in case I couldn't find those. These are awful. But they're so tiny and they're old, so it could be they're just not sharp anymore. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these all around. I'm just going to scatter them in between the white ones just to add more color. I do want it to look like a I do want it to look like a St. Patrick's Day flower arrangement. So these are really cute. They're really nice for like getting a little bit of height in your floral arrangement. Looks cute. Now we're not especially scattering them exactly even, although, I mean, they kind of are. We're just going around and sticking them in here and there. I'm going to go ahead and cut another bunch apart. I bought extras of those also just in case. But I'm going to cut these apart because I think we could use a couple more. Now, like I said, this is a fast, easy little craft. I'll go ahead and cut that off. Okay, I kept my garbage can over here. I thought it'd be handy. Might as well clean up as I go along, right? Okay. All right, so this is what I have so far. It's just kind of plain right now, but it's still cute. I'm going to bend this one over a little bit this way. I bent this flower over just so it'd fill in a little bit more. Okay, so I also had this for another one of the crafts that we did, and it's Shamrocks. I called it a money plant. That's what my mom used to call it, but they actually are shamrocks all stuck together. And I'm going to go ahead and cut those apart, and I'm going to see how they look stuck in the middle here. I'm using the ones that are multicolor. I have other ones that are really bright, but I thought that's too much brightness, I think, in there. And then I have the really dark ones. We may use some dark ones, but I just wanted to see how far these will go and if they look nice. I've not done this arrangement before, so I'm just winging it. So I'm going to see if these, no, they don't push up. Oh, they do. They push up. Okay, so if you can push them up to the top, then push them up to the top because you want these to stand up a little taller. See, I just want them to kind of plop over the top like this. It's starting to look really cute and greenish and St. Patrick's Day-y. I don't know if that's how you would say it or not. Okay. So we just keep turning, and if it looks like it needs one, then we stick it in there. Turn it again. And you could just kind of play with it to make it look cute. All right. Okay, so I noticed that the very top here, my little thing came off. And I have a couple extra ones over here, so I'm just going to stick one on there. If that happens to you, then I'm sure you'll find where it fell off. Just grab it and stick it back on. You do kind of have to push it over that little, like, head on it. Okay. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, the whole thing came off. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I do want to spread it out a little more. Okay. So see, it's starting to just look like wildflowers, kind of. I feel like we do need maybe a couple more of the greenery, so I'm going to cut these apart also, the darker ones. These things are glittery too, so I'm probably going to be full of glitter. Okay, so then we're just going to stick them in wherever we think we need them. You know, just spread it out so that you see greenery through the whole thing, and you also see the yellow through the whole thing, and the white. It looks like we might need another yellow one, maybe. Maybe not. Okay. So do we need another one anywhere? So it's making that noise because one of the stems that I cut off flew back in there, but I don't want to mess up my arrangement, so I'm just going to leave it in there. What do you think? I think it's starting to look pretty cute. I think I'll put this one right down in here. And then I think I might grab one more of the white ones and stick it down in the middle if I can see which one's taller. We'll go ahead and stick this one kind of sticking up a little bit. What do you think so far, guys? Kind of cute? Okay, so now that we have that done, okay, I bought these for $1 also at the Dollar Tree, and I used some of them for something else. But I thought it would be cute to take the little leprechauns and stick them on the front. Now these are window clings, but because this is metal, it does cling to it. So isn't that cute? Okay, so I thought we'd do that. And then I did buy this cute hat. I was going to have it stick up above like this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the tag off of that. Now this is also from the Dollar Tree. I'm telling you, I should be getting paid from the Dollar Tree. I'm always advertising for them. Okay, so I was going to use these for it, but now that I'm looking, let me see. Yeah, I should be able to do that. So I'm going to take a couple of these, and down in here you can see where you can shove them in. There's like, if you look at it, you can't really use this middle one because it's way too big, but there's little squares. Maybe if I use the sharp end, let's see if that'll work. There we go. Got one of them in there. Do we need two? I'll go ahead and put two in. We can always pull stuff out again. Oh, that one's broken. Let's try a different one. The reason I'm not putting them exactly opposite each other is because they kind of go on an angle. Unless I do it this way. No, I can't do that. But I do feel like we should use at least two if we can get it in there, because they're so thin and this is kind of big and we want to make sure that it holds it in there. Okay, so let's see what this does. I want to push it in kind of above everything a little. Let me look. We can even have it kind of bouncing off to the side a little bit, so because I have a couple other things I want to set on there too. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So cute, isn't it? Okay, now I'm going to take a couple of these picks. I also got these at the Dollar Tree. I wasn't sure I was going to use them, and then when I started thinking about this plant, I thought, oh, that'd be really cute on there. Okay, so let's see how these look in there too. I'm going to turn it around just so I can see what I'm doing, and then I'll show you guys. I mean, we might even only need one or two just to... Maybe one back a little farther. And if you think you're going to want to use the back, you can always take another one of these clings and put it on the back. The only thing is your little hat won't have the design on the back. But you can always use another pick on the back. Like right there. And then you can use another one of these guys. I kind of like this guy that's tipped upside down. He's cute. If I can get him off of here. Make sure it's done the opposite. See, you can either use them upside down like that or turn them right side up. Let's see how he looks up the right way up. Yeah, I guess I'll let him stand straight up. He's cute though, so that's cute too. So that's the back of it, and it still looks cute, but the front of it, then you can see the buckle on the hat. Okay, so then once we're done with that, wasn't sure. I thought I'd add, okay, so what we would do, I gotta grab my glue gun right here. Throw that back to the side. All right, I'm gonna turn my glue gun on. We're gonna add a bow also. Wasn't sure whether to add gold or green. I think green is gonna do it. Okay, so we're going to need a couple of these sticks. This one's a broken one. It actually might work for this though. Okay, throw these to the side. Probably going to need another couple glue sticks out. So I also thought we'd add a little bow on here. And I thought we would just do the one where you roll it over a couple times. Okay, so if your first end was up here, which mine is, then your other end is going to end at this end here. We're going to cut that off. So we'll just take another piece of this. We're going to tie it around. And we're just going to tie it into a really tight knot in the back. Right in the middle, we're tying it into a really tight knot. Let's do that again. Okay. So once that's done, you can cut off the ends of that. You're not really trying to show that off. Okay, so now we're just going to fluff up our bow. And my little glue gun should be warming up. Okay, fluff it up. You want to pull your little ends down. And then your little bow loops, you just want to separate them and kind of try to fluff them. There's only should be 2 on each side. Kind of pull them apart if you can. Mine keep going back together. Okay. All right. So then, you just have a cute little bow like this kind of little bow. And we're going to go ahead and take the ends and just cut them on an angle. So just like that. That's what we got. And then we're going to stick that just on the side on here. My glue gun should be about ready. these out. All right, so let's see if it's hot enough to glue that on. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put a little coin in the middle, but I don't think so. I think it's kind of cuter without it, honestly. Okay, so let's see if it'll glue. Okay. I'm just going to put it on an angle because I think it looks kind of cute that way, especially since he's kind of, the hat's on an angle and he's kind of tipped a little bit to the side. Okay, so that's what we have so far, and we're just going to add a little bit more. So we're going to take these sticks and we're going to put 2 of them together, and we're going to put, okay, so we'll just glue it a little bit and then we'll push them together. There we go. Okay, then we're going to take the coins, and I'm going to turn them the shamrock side out, and I'm going to just stick them on here. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Shamrock side out. I also turned them so that there's stems, and if you have any of this stuff hanging off, just pull it off. But I turned them so the stem of the shamrock is also facing down. I don't know, just because I'm goofy like that. All right, so then we're going to just shove these in here too, into that, and let them stick up just a little so you can see the cute little coins. You don't really want to see the wood, but you want to see the coins. So see, you can see that one in there. I'm going to do another one, maybe one on the other side too, so we might need a couple more of these. All right, so do it with this one. I love crafts like this where it's so simple and cute. Go ahead and push that down. Okay. So we're going to take this one, we're going to do the same thing. And then we'll put one on the other side also. And the reason you're doing it on both sides, obviously, is so that you hide the wood that's in the back, the little stick that's sticking up. And it's not a big deal if you do want them standing higher up. It's not a big deal to see the wood. I like it better not to. I like it better just to be stuck in there and you just see the coins. Come on, my friend, get in there. So sometimes it gets hard to find a place to stick them in because you've got so many things stuck in there. So just lift it up again until you can get it to stick in. I think I might have got a spot now. Nope. Try that again. There we go. So now I'm going to just go ahead and put 1 or 2 in on the back too. Just since we did do the back also, we might as well finish making it look cute. And I'll probably eventually give this out as a gift anyway. So I want it to be cute on both sides. You never know where somebody's going to want to put it. And if your little shamrocks turn, you can always turn them again, just fix them. Because sometimes when you're working with it, parts of it will shift around. You can just shift it back. I think I'm going to add one more if I can find another gold coin hanging around here. Well, I have another whole pack of them, so. Oh, there's one. Okay. So the gold coins were also from the Dollar Tree, and they're in a pack like this. And the sticks, where did I get the sticks? I believe are from Strack and Van Til, and they're in like their grocery, well, it's all grocery, but it's in like where they have the light bulbs and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure you can find these, because they're skewers, I'm sure you can find them pretty much anywhere. Like Meijer's, any grocery store, I believe, would be selling them because, they want you to be able to buy them there where you're getting your meat for your shish kebabs and stuff. So, all right, one more little coin. And then if you want, you can always add another little bow to the back also. All right, so that's what we have so far. What do you think? I think I'll pass on doing the bow in the back. I think we'll just leave it like that. That looks really cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this craft. And if you did, don't forget to share with your friends. It helps me tremendously when you do that. And comment on YouTube. That helps me the most. When you subscribe and comment on YouTube, that helps me tremendously also. So thanks for everything you guys do. Thanks for watching me. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.